Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wolf Pit with another episode of What Are We Eating? Today, we're going over Gordon Ramsay's mushroom risotto. If you've even heard of Gordon Ramsay, followed Gordon Ramsay, or ever watched Hell's Kitchen, you know how passionate he is about risotto, and it being cooked and seasoned properly. And we, the people, know that if it's not done correctly, he'll let you know about it. So if you're that passionate about something and you yell at people for doing it incorrectly, you better put your money where your mouth is. But if you don't, there's a scooter out there that'll tell you how to do it the right way. I'm embarrassed to admit this, but I've never even tried risotto. At least I don't think, or remember if I did. But if I did, I didn't inhale. So like I said in the beginning, today we're trying Gordon Ramsay's 10-ounce mushroom risotto, which is risotto with mushrooms, white wine, and Parmesan cheese, which costs $5.94. And in the event you live under a rock, these are exclusively sold at Walmart. Now compared to some of the other reviews for Gordon Ramsay's meals, these are quite shocking, and the exact kind of reviews you would expect for food coming from Gordon Ramsay, especially frozen food. Here's the short and sweet list of ingredients. The serving size is the whole bowl, which has 320 calories, 9 grams of total fat, 6 grams of saturated fat, no trans fat, 30 milligrams of cholesterol, 1,090 milligrams of sodium, 47 grams of carbohydrates, 1 gram of fiber, 3 grams of sugars, and 11 grams of protein. Here's the cooking instructions, and you're supposed to microwave with the bowl sealed for 3 minutes, then lift the film, stir gently, and then microwave for another 2 minutes. Here's our Chef Ramsay 10-ounce mushroom risotto right out of the freezer and right out of the box. And now it goes into the microwave, still sealed up, on high for 3 minutes. Here's our mushroom risotto after microwaving on high, still sealed up for 3 minutes. And now we're supposed to gently stir with the Avisa spoon of soup. And then it goes back into the microwave for 2 more minutes. Here's our Gordon Ramsay mushroom risotto after microwaving for a total of 5 minutes and resting for 2 minutes. Visually, it doesn't look very good. It looks like a dirty bowl of oatmeal with raisins. But even if you weren't able to see it, the earthy aroma gives it away that it has mushrooms in it. The pungent aroma of the mushrooms and the Parmesan was very strong, not overpowering, and somewhat intoxicating. So the Invisa spoon of soup went in for a nosedive and got a big old spoonful. The cheesiness and cheese pull were totally unexpected. I mean, it does appear to be creamy, but I expected it to only be creamy, but not so cheesy. But being too cheesy isn't really a bad thing, especially when it comes to my dad jokes. There's a good amount of mushrooms in this, and that's a good thing, especially if you're a mushroom lover. And if I didn't just scoop this out of the bowl and I knew what it was, it looks like a spoonful of the canned condensed cream of mushroom soup before you add water to it. So you know the deal. Into the old pie hole and down the gullet it went. Mental note to self, even after something sat for 2 minutes after microwaving for 5 minutes, make sure that you blow on it before you cram it in your pie hole, because it's still hot. But speaking of my pie hole, once this mushroom risotto entered it, the flavor party began. The dominant but not overwhelming earthy flavor of the mushrooms, combined with a creamy risotto, along with the salty nuttiness from the Parmesan, finished off and complemented with the savory rich sweetness of the caramelized onions and the white wine, was phenomenal. I'm not sure I ever used that many adjectives to describe a food before. I've complained along with other people about the amount of food you get on these meals for the price. Although I would have loved to eat a bucket full of this, there's not a chance I could have. The problem with eating more of it is it was so rich and decadent, you'd make yourself miserable and sick by overeating it. To me, this is one of those dishes you really want to take your time and enjoy it and savor the flavors. Gordon Ramsay hit a home run on this dish. Actually, he hit a grand slam, which is why I'm giving Gordon Ramsay's mushroom risotto a perfect score of 10 out of 10. If you love mushrooms and you've been reluctant on buying the Gordon Ramsay meals from Walmart, I'd recommend you give this meal a try. This is a winner mushroom dinner. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.